that we are going to do is finding the palindrome. Palindrome is like finding if the string is a palindrome, which is basically like, I don't even consider that a question, but there's a lot of questions that you can actually do for the palindrome. This will use the same kind of thing as the two sum kind of approach. So let's say if there's a ABC, ABC, BA. So this is a palindrome because if I read from the start and the end, it is actually it's the same thing. If it is A B C C B A, that is also a palindrome because if I run from the start and the end, basically it's the same. So you basically have the start and the end. You compare these two match. You go inside, match all of this, and if the start and the end meet, then that means it's a palindrome. So let's write the code for that one, and we'll do another question on that. Actually, two more questions. So we'll say also private static is palindrome, and we are passing a string str. Okay, so similar to this, we'll say integer start is equal to 0 and integer end is equal to str dot length minus 1, and then we'll say while start is less than end. In that case, what we want to do is we will say so while start is less than end, then what we will do is we'll actually say I will say if str dot character at index start is not equal to str dot character at index end. If it is not equal to that, then we return false, and this is boolean. Return false. Okay, so we do that. Otherwise, what we do is we say start plus plus and end minus minus. Okay, that works. And in the very end, we return true. If that is, yeah, we return true. Okay, so we return true. That is basically our palindrome, and I'm not going to run that because that's extremely simple. Okay, so let's see another question which is there in the books, and people do ask this question also. And many interviewing sites says if there's a string, let's say ABC is there and ABC is there, right? So we have a string called ABC, and we want to figure out if can I make a palindrome out of it. So yes, we can, because like we can say ABC CBA, and that will be a palindrome. So how do we figure out if it is a palindrome? If two pairs match, so B and B is matching, B and B is matching, this C and C is matching. So if I have matching pairs, then it will basically be in the end, if I continue to take out the matching pairs, then basically it will be a palindrome. So what I'll do is I'll take a set, and then I'll add A. I'll go through the length of this. So I'll add A, and then I'll add B, and then I'll add C. Next A comes, I'll remove A from there. Next B comes, I remove B from there. Next C comes, I remove C from there. If it is an odd number, then what happens is, let's say D is there. So in the end, there will only be D left. So if the set actually in the end, the size of that is less than equal to 0, then that means it's a palindrome. Okay, so let's actually write the code for that one, and we'll say private static boolean can make palindrome. Okay, and we are saying string and str. Okay, string and str. So what we are going to do is we are going to take a set of characters. We call it set is equal to new hash set. Okay, so we have a hash set. Okay, then we'll say for integer I is equal to 0, I is less than str dot length and I plus plus. And then what we'll do is we'll check if set dot contains. We'll actually take str dot character at and index I. If it contains that, then what we'll do is we'll say set dot remove str dot character at I. Otherwise, what we'll do is else we will actually add it. So we'll say set dot add, and we'll say str.character at I. Okay, so we will reach over here and we'll say if set dot contains, and it contains set dot size is less than equal to 1. In that case we return true, otherwise we return false. Okay, so that is, actually I can probably say return set dot size is less than equal to 1. I think that is a little bit cleaner than the if else and stuff like that. So that will be the code which is there. So that is the code. Okay, so we save it, and that should be our code, and I think this should work. Okay, so we'll go to the next question.